Yes, good morning guys. Shall we start? So what we were discussing yesterday? Service costing. In service costing, I think about transportation, numerator as well as denominator is done. Okay, great. Now then, we can start with remaining things in the service costing. Later part, we can start solving questions of this. Okay, great. Good morning, good morning. Now, costing of hotels and lodges, basically costing of accommodation services. Generally for this accommodation service and all, how they will charge? Number of nights you are gonna stay there. That is number of days you have a booking for, not monthly, not yearly, right? It could be on the basis of days. But now you can see these all these recent these startups like Make My Trip, or it could be like your Red Bus, all those people even offering on the basis of half day, on the basis of hourly, all those things. So you should know exactly in what denomination they are offering. Majorly will be discussing on day basis. Okay, and do you have to pay for the full hotel or do you have to pay only for your room? That's why we will find out here cost per day. Now that will give us, if at all I take the numerator, if I take the total hotel cost, in numerator if I take the total hotel cost, in denominator if I divide it by days, what do I get? Per day. I get hotel cost per day. But I don't want hotel cost per day. I want room cost per day. So again, whatever the day I got, in that, how many rooms will be occupied on an average? That if I divide, I will get the cost per room per day. So that 2 times we divided, no? Same, your passenger kilometer or 10 kilometers also same. You divide it by the distance, then you divide it by the capacity carried. Same way, hotel room also same. You divide it by the number of days, you divide it by the rooms. Okay, but the major thing here what happens is there won't be only one type of room, there will be many types of rooms. For many types of room you won't be charging the same amount, you will be charging the different amount. So I can't straight away calculate everything as the same, right? And I can't take total there. If I take total there, it is as good as treating everything as same. So what should I do? I should compute equivalent units. In fact, equivalent room days. What do we have to compute? Equivalent room days. Got it? Huh? Now, how to compute your equivalent room days? Let's say there are single rooms in our hotel. There are double rooms. There are triple rooms. Let's say there are suites. Now, let's say the charging portion is, to double room we are charging 2 times of what we charge to single room. So to triple room we are charging 2 times of, or let's say 1.5 times of double room. Okay, and for suites we are charging, let's say, double of double room. Okay, for double room we are charging 2 times of single room, and for triple room we are charging 1.5 times of double room, and for suites we are charging double of double room. double of double room. Is it clear? Hello? Great. Done. Next. What I should do, I should take here 1 as a base. Let's say single room we have 20, double room we have 40, triple room we have 10, suites we have 5. Now tell me how to compute equivalent units. One thing you have to take as a base. Single room as a base. Okay. That means this 20 rooms, I will take it as equivalent to 20 single rooms. I am trying to find out equivalent rooms. Equivalent rooms or equivalent single rooms, I will say. So that will be easy. I am trying to find out equivalent single rooms. So 20 single rooms are equal to 20 single rooms. 40 double rooms, because double rooms are charged twice of single room. That means although those are 40, those are generating you revenue which is equal to 2 times of single room. That means can I say 40 rooms is equal to 80 single rooms? Triple room, 10 rooms we have, that is 1.3 times of double room. So 10 we have 1.5 times of double room. Now what I got is equivalent double room. But I want equivalent single room. That means double room again to convert to single room. I should take double room is 2 times of single room, which is basically correct now. Next, suites. 5 rooms are there. These are double of the double room. Now if I multiply with 2, what I get is number of double rooms. But I don't want double rooms, rather I want which is, got it? Let's say all the rooms are 80% occupied. How much it is? Sorry? Total 150. Of that, let's say 80% is occupied. 120 rooms, okay, not room days. Now let's say we are operating for 360 days. 360 days on an average 120 rooms will be full. That means how many room days in a year? 43,200 room days. In fact, equivalent room days, not room days. Please keep in mind. Now let's say total cost plus revenue what we should generate. Let's say it's coming to around 5 CR. Okay. So how much I should recover per room? 5 CR divided by 43,200. 1,157. That is for single room, because now in denominator I have equivalent single room. So equivalent what is there? Answer will be for that. For double room 2 times of this. Okay. For triple room it is 1.5 times of this. Okay. And for suites it is Is that clear? Yes. This is how you compute room days, equivalent room days, and hotel fare, or in fact hotel, whatever they charge, we call it as rent, room rent, we also call it as tariff. Okay. Now, sir, in numerator, what and all should be there? Guys, always remember, in numerator, only those expenses of the hotels which are non-refundable, that should be there. Okay. Only those expenses which are non-refundable to hotel. That is, our hotel is not going to recover it back. Those things will be there. Okay. It will not have any other thing which are refundable. For example, there will be some services provided to guest, right, where that hotel is going to recover the cost. For example, spa, swimming pool facility, all those things, if at all they give, if at all they recover it from the guest again, then that won't be cost at all to the hotel. So don't take it. Okay, that is the case. Hope it's clear. Okay. Now, costing of hospital, guys. Hospital you can divide into two division: outpatient division, inpatient division. Outpatient division means those patients will come and will go on the same day. They are not going to get admitted. So based on the service they take in the hospital on that particular day, we are going to charge them. Whereas inpatient day means we are going to charge them on bed days, or we call it as patient days. That is, for each and every patient, how much we are charging, all those things will be there. Okay, how much we are charging, all those things will be there. That is your, because for those patient, inpatient who is getting admitted, for them first it is different wards. In that ward, how many beds are occupied, for how many days are occupied, like that. So far in hospital, not only in CA examination, CA, CMA, all examination, they have given only one type of sum. Also in study material, there is one type of sum for the hospital. Okay, done. Next, what and all is there? Services. Educational institution, guys. Here it is very simple. Revenue to any educational institution is what? Fees from the students. Sometimes revenue might include subsidy received from the government also. Also, it might include any donation, etc. If it is revenue in nature, you are going to take it as revenue. And all other cost, major cost is your teacher's cost, the rent, all those things, right? So that is your educational institution. And software development, how it works, guys? Based on the customer's requirement or client requirement, what we call, we are going to provide them service. Software here they have given, it could be for anything, any service, any professional services. Any customized, any professional services, what we give it here, what they, like generally we know how much exactly direct material involved, not much. Generally for services, direct material won't be involved much. There will be direct labor, like my engineers, these many engineers work for these many hours, these many team leaders work for these many hours, like that. Based on that, the billing will be done. When you go to Big Four and all, you will understand. To the customers, generally they will bill it on the basis of hours. Wherever it is, wherever it could be done, wherever it cannot, there they will go for lump sum. Now, like this. But the thing is here, only your direct expenses will get covered. That is, prime cost will get covered. But overhead will be there, no? Always remember, overhead of the organization also should be recovered from the customers. For example, if you take Infosys, let's say Infosys building is there. Now, one team is doing your project. Who are sitting and doing somewhere here? 4-5 people. Now, should Infosys people charge only the cost of this 4-5 people to you? No, where they are sitting in the building, who will pay that? That also I should recover. Electricity, laptop charges, laptop depreciation, all those things will be there, no? So I should be recovering everything. In that means we are going to absorb all these things. Got it? We are going to absorb the overheads. Got it? Next is toll roads. How do toll roads operate, guys? How it operates? Huh? Yeah, but how? See, generally governments will not build all these big highways. What they do is they will give it on a contract basis. Now they don't pay for it also. What they do is they go for BOT, build, operate, transfer. So first what they ask you, build it. Then they will tell you operate for 20 years, I don't have any problem. You just maintain the road for 20 years very nicely and you collect toll from the people who are passing by that particular toll. And after 20 years, boss, highway is mine, transfer it to me. Now this we call it as BOT, build, operate, transfer. Got it? Huh? Now those companies will charge the toll tax. How they charge? Of course, they are not going to charge same amount to 4-wheeler, 6-wheeler, 8-wheeler, 10-wheeler, etc. So we should go for equivalent vehicles. Please keep in mind. Okay. And majority of the cases, highways will not be closed. Highways will be there always. And sometimes, guys, there will be concession. If you come back within 24 hours. Now, when that is the case, please keep in mind. That is the case, please keep in mind. When you come back within 24 hours, you will be charged less than what you will be charged while going in the first. That means, again, you should go for equivalent units. Although it's 4-wheeler, first place you did the equivalent units, but you should do the equivalent units because you are paying different amount. So it's not about the size, etc. while computing equivalent units. It's about the tariff they charge, amount they charge. If at all revenue generated is different, then you should go for equivalent units based on revenue. Okay, we have a question on that, don't worry. Next is insurance. Insurance is very simple. We'll find out the total cost, then we'll divide with the number of policies, we'll get the cost per policy. Okay, while dividing the cost, we might divide it into marketing cost, we might divide it into operation cost or service cost, or we can divide it into after sale cost or claim management, etc. Okay, that they will ask in the question only. And bank is also very simple. Bank will have different departments. Like loan only, different loan department will be there. What do we do if at all they ask, for example, home loan? How much is the cost for processing a home loan application? Now what we do, we take the cost of the home loan department. Now home loan department is not only the cost of the people who are working in that home loan department, also other, not other department, overhead of the bank. Overhead of the bank. Then we will divide with number of applications in that particular bank. We will arrive at per application. Cinema hall also, again, there will be different seating arrangements. So there we go for equivalent units. Okay. And cinema hall, we don't charge them per day basis. We charge them per show basis. So you should take the cost per show. However, if at all they have given cost per day, then in denominator you should take total tickets per day rather than per show. Okay, that is the case. Hope it is clear. Quickly go through these ones. Then we'll start with the sum. go through these things once. Okay. So, shall we start, guys? Look at this question. Question number 1. A lorry, this study material question itself. A lorry starts with a load of 20 metric ton of goods from station A. It unloads 8 metric ton in station B. What do you mean? What is the difference between ton and metric ton? There is no difference between ton and metric ton. Both are same only. What do you mean by tons? First place. 1000 kilometers. 1000 kilograms. 1000 kgs is equal to 1000. 1 ton. Please keep in mind. 1 quintal is equal to 100 kgs. 1 quintal is equal to 100 kgs. So, A is, from A, it went to B with 20 metric ton. It unloads 8 metric ton in station B and remaining 12 in station C. On the round trip, it reaches station A with 16 metric ton loaded at station C. That means nothing will go to B. But see there, A to B, B to B, C to A to B 80 kilometers, B to C 120 kilometers. That means total 200 kilometers. Correct? To go to A to C it is 200 kilometers. But C to A it is just 160 kilometers. That means we are not coming back in the same route in which we went. Correct? No, it is different route. They are asking you to find absolute ton kilometer as well as commercial ton kilometer. So A, B, C. A to B, there is 80 kilometers distance. B to C, it is 120 kilometers. C to A, it is 160 kilometers. A to B, we are carrying 20 metric tons. B to C, we are carrying 12 metric tons because 8 got unloaded. Out of 20, 8 got unloaded, nothing was loaded. So we are carrying 12 metric ton. And C to A, we are carrying 16 metric ton. Now, first they are asking absolute ton kilometer. That is nothing but your weighted average of this. So, weighted average will be, guys, 80 kilometers for 20 metric ton plus 120 kilometers of 12 metric ton plus 160 kilometers of 16 metric ton. So may I know the total metric ton kilometers? (5,600 metric ton kilometers). Now, they are asking you commercial metric ton kilometer, that is nothing but your simple average. Correct? First, what is the distance you traveled? 80 plus 120 plus 160. Correct? Into average tons carried. Simple average because only one trip is there. 20 plus 12 plus 16 divided by total number of observations 3. So 32, 48, 48, 16. 16 into 5,760 metric ton kilometers. Anyone, any doubt in this, let me know. If there is no doubt, we can proceed further. Can proceed? Oh. Look at the second question. AXA passenger transport company is running 5 buses between 2 towns which are 40 kilometers apart. So we are running 5 buses which are 40 kilometers apart. Seating capacity of each bus is 40 passengers. Following details are available from their books for the month of April. So listen here. It is available from their books for the month of April means this is per month and for all the 5 buses. Because for the whole organization thing it is available. Got it? That means you are going to take numerator of a 5 bus for a month means you want denominator, that is passenger kilometer also 5 buses 1 month. Okay, done. Salary of a driver, cleaner, conductor, supervisor, diesel and other oil, repairs and maintenance, tax and insurance, depreciation, interest. Actual passengers carried were 75% of the capacity. That means 40 passengers we are not carrying, rather 75% of that. On an average, we are carrying 30 passengers. We are carrying 30 passengers. All the 5 buses run on all days of the month. So here we are taking into consideration month of April. That means number of days would be 30 days. Each bus made 1 round trip per day. That means it will go to the other city and will come back on the same day. 80 kilometers in total. Calculate the cost per passenger kilometer. Now, let me determine the denominator first. First, 30 days. Right? 30 days, bus will do 1 round trip. Or you can say, bus will travel 40 kilometers 2 times a day. So this will give me how many kilometers bus has traveled. How many kilometers bus has traveled? Sorry? This is per bus. I want for 5 buses. That means kilometers traveled are 12,000. Passengers. Of course, we have 40 passengers. Of that 75% occupied irrespective of which side it is going, etc. That means straight away I can say around 30 passengers will be there all the time. So my passenger kilometers will be 12,000 kilometers with 30 passengers on an average. 3,60,000 passenger kilometers. Guys, rather than doing it in one single line, it's always advised to compute kilometers first, followed by passengers, then multiply. The reason being, sometimes for few expenses, we might need how many kilometers we ran. For that again, we don't have to calculate and show, right? Yeah, diesel, oil, all those things. Is that clear? Now, talking about numerator. Guys, everything is for a month, so no problem at all. Tell me, salary of a driver, cleaner, conductor, is it a fixed in nature or variable in nature or semi-variable in nature? Fixed. So I will call it as standing charges. Salary to supervisor, standing charges. Diesel and other oil, running cost. That is to run the business, buses, which is variable in nature. Repairs and maintenance, maintenance charges. Tax and insurance, standing charges. Depreciation, standing charges. Interest, standing charges. So now your total standing charges would be 24,000, 10,000, 34,000, 16,000, 50,000, 76,000, 96,000. So your standing charges would be 96,000 and your maintenance charges 8,000. You should store it in the statement, okay? Standing charges, maintenance charges, running charges, like that. And your running charges are 40,000. So your total cost would come to 1,44,000. Now your cost per ton kilometers. Cost per ton kilometer is 1,44,000 divided by 3,60,000 passenger kilometers, which is gonna be got it. Also, they might ask cost per kilometer. If that is the case, all you should do is 1,44,000 divided by 12 kilometers. 12,000, sorry. You will get 12 rupees per kilometer. 12 rupees divided by 30 passengers. Because in each and every kilometer, there are 30 passengers on an average. How much it will be? Hope it is clear. Hope you guys got the materials. No? It's uploaded. Just check once. Okay. We can proceed, right? Look at this. One more study material question only. A transport company has given a route of 40 kilometers long to run the bus. Okay. The bus cost the company a sum of rupees 10 lakh. It has been insured at 3% per annum. Listen, what they are asking. Assume 15% profit on takings. Calculate the bus fare to be charged per passenger kilometer. So they are asking bus fare. That is for the cost you should add profit also. The bus will run on an average 25 days in a month. So they have for the depreciation computation. Other information are not there. So let it be. When information comes, we'll come back. But before that, insurance is there. 3% per annum they are telling. Which is gonna be 30,000. But that is per annum. For 1 by 12 it will be 2,500. This is standing charges. This is your standing charges. Annual tax would amount to 20,000. So 20,000 is for a year. For 12 months. Standing charges. Garage rent 20,000 per month. Straight away I will take it as 20,000 standing charges. Annual repairs will be 2,04,000. 2,04,000 into 1 by 12. Sorry. 17,000, which will be where? Sorry, maintenance cost. The bus likely to last for 2.5 years. And have they told anything about salvage value? No. That means talking about depreciation, it will be 10 lakh divided by 2.5 per annum. How much? 4 lakh. So depreciation to be charged per annum is 4 lakh. For 1 month it is 4 lakh into 1 by 12. Sorry? Standing charges. Got it? Done. Next, driver salary will be 30,000 per month. Conductor salary will be 25,000. Total guys 55,000, which is standing charges. In addition, 10% of the takings means fare, how much we collect from customers. 10% of that we are taking to be shared by the driver and conductor equally. Let them share however they want, but for us 10% of our takings is the commission. So shall I take my takings as T? Then my commission will be 0.1 T. 0.1 T. And this will be your running charges variable. Running charges variable. Cost of stationery 1000 per month. So 1000 rupees only standing charges. Manager and accountant salary 17,000 per month. So 17,000, that will also be standing charges. Petrol and oil will be 500 per 100 kilometer. We want to know how many kilometers we are running in a month. Let it be. That will be anyhow running charges. Please keep in mind. First, see there. The bus will make 3 round trips, 3 up and down trips, right? That means bus will travel for 240 kilometers. 240 kilometers. On an average carrying 40 passengers on each trip. The bus will run on an average 25 days. So that means, can I say 25 days? 3 round trips of 2 sides of 40 kilometers. And only one bus is there. So in any given month, we are traveling for 6,000 kilometers with the passengers of around 40. So my passenger kilometers will be 6,000 into 40 passengers, which is gonna be 2,40,000 passenger kilometers. 2,40,000 passenger kilometers. Is that clear? Now let's go and find out how much is for the petrol. Listen, rupees 500 we are taking, correct, for 100 kilometers. That means per kilometer it is 5 rupees, whereas we want to travel for 6,000 kilometers. That means it will be around 30,000. It will be around 30,000. So running charges 30,000. Now let's find out the total standing charges. 33,333.33, 2,500, 1,666.67, 20,000, 55,000, 1,000 and 17,000. Petrol running, madam. How much it is? 1,43,000. Standing charges 1,30,500 plus maintenance charges. Maintenance charges, only one thing is there, which is 17,000. Okay. Running charges 30,000 plus 0.1 T. 30,000 plus 0.1 T. Got it? Next, what they told about the takings, we want to make profit of 15% on takings. Guys, this will be your cost. Correct? No? Yes. To the cost, if I add profit, I will get the takings. So takings, I assumed it as what? T. Correct? T is equal to, cost is how much, can you tell me? 1,3500 plus 17,000 plus 30. 1,77,500 plus 0.1 T. That will be cost. Profit will be 15% of this takings, which is 0.15 T. Cost plus profit is equal to takings. So takings will be, guys, or you can bring that this side, 0.75 takings is equal to 1,77,500. So takings is equal to what?
We have to calculate the 15% in total.
Takings.
Takings.
Huh. What? Hello, hello. We'll proceed. PYP November 2018 for 10 marks, as well as January 2025 8 marks. Measure XY travels has been given a 25 long route to run an AC mini bus. The cost of the bus is 20 lakhs. It has been insured at 3%. First they're asking prepare operating cost sheet for a month, right? So first they have told insured 3% per annum. So 20 lakh into 3%, 60,000. Correct, no? So insurance, which is gonna be standing charges, how much you told? 60,000. 60,000 is per annum. Per month it will be 60,000 divided by 12. 5,000. Insurance it is 5,000. Annual road tax is 36,000. Again, road tax, standing charges 3,000. Done. Annual repairs will be 50,000. That is repairs, maintenance charges. Correct, no? How much they told? 50,000 per annum. So may I know per month? 4,166.67. Done. Next, bus likely to last for 5 years. By any chance, have they told anywhere the salvage value? No. So 20 lakh divided by 5 years. 4 lakh per year would be the depreciation. 4 lakh is for 12 months. Per month how much? 33,333.33. That will be your depreciation and that will be your standing charges. Next, driver salary will be 2,40,000 per annum. Standing charges 20,000 per month. Conductor salary. Conductor salary they are telling 1,80,000 per annum, which is gonna be 15,000. In addition to 10% of takings, there is a commission. Shall I take takings as T? Then commission, which is gonna be running charges, that will be 0.1 T. Office and admin overhead will be 18,000 per annum. Office and admin standing charges 1,500 per month. Next, diesel and oil will be 1,500 per 100 kilometers. Okay, so we want to know how many kilometers we are traveling. The bus will make 4 round trips carrying on an average 40 passengers on each trip. So listen here. Did they say how many days in a month? 25 days. So 25 days into 4 round trips of two sides of how many kilometers? 25 kilometers. Sorry? 5,000 kilometers. Passenger kilometers are 5,000 kilometers. On an average, we are carrying 40 passengers. 2 lakh passenger kilometers. So 5,000 kilometers and 2 lakh passenger kilometers. Got it? Now talking about diesel cost, which is gonna be running charges. They are telling 1500 for 100 kilometers. That means around 15 rupees per kilometer, where in that month we are traveling for 5,000 kilometers. 75,000 will be your diesel charges. Anything else is there? That's it. Now, may I know the total cost here? 1 lakh 57 now. 1,57,000 plus 0.1 T. Just check once again. 5,000, 8,000, 12,000, 12,000, 17,000, 47,000, 67,000, 72, 82, 82, 87, 157. Check once again. 1,57,000 plus 0.20, and they are telling profit we are expecting is 25% on takings. That means if the takings is equal to T, cost will be 1,57,000 plus 0.20, and your profit will be 0.25 T. So 0.65 T is equal to, because that is 0.35, that will go that side minus. So 1,57,000. So T is equal to 2,41,538. They are asking calculate the fare to be charged per passenger per kilometer. That is 2,41,538 divided by 2 lakh passenger kilometers. Rupees per passenger kilometers. Per passenger kilometers. Insurance we took 5,000, is it?
Yes, sir.
Road tax, depreciation, annual repairs,
4,160.
office and admin. Office and admin, did they say per month or per annum?
18,000 per annum.
18,000 per annum, no? Then how come here it is? I think they have taken it as 3,18,000 rather than 18,000, or I think in question 3 might be missing. Whatever it is, as per the question, without, if you take 3,18,000, answer might change, but by taking 18,000, it's matching. Okay, by taking 18,000, it's matching. I think the same kind of issue. Question paper and answer sheet. 0.4. We'll proceed. Look at this question. PYP May 2022 for 5 marks. You are required to prepare a statement showing the cost per ton kilometer of carrying coal from each mine X and Y. And always remember, guys, if at all they don't tell what ton kilometer, commercial or absolute, always go for absolute. Always go for absolute. Okay, weighted average. See, coal is transported from two mines X and Y and unloaded at the plots in a railway station. So there are two mines. One mine is X, one mine is Y, and there is a plot in the railway station. Okay, done. X is at a distance of 15 kilometers, Y is at a distance of 20 kilometers from railway station plot. So X to railway station distance is 15 kilometers, Y to railway station distance is 20 kilometers. Okay, done. Next, a fleet of lorries having carrying capacity of 4 ton is used to transport the coal from the mine. What do you mean by 4 ton capacity lorry? Legally it can carry 4 tons. If you want to carry more, you can carry more, but if at all police catch you, you have to pay the penalty. And penalty, will it be normal cost, abnormal cost? No. Abnormal cost. Should you consider it to calculate cost per ton kilometer? No. It should be charged to costing P&D. Okay. Now, record reveal that average speed of the lorry is 40 kilometers per hour when running and regularly takes 15 minutes to unload at the rail head. So guys, here it is gonna take 15 minutes to unload. At a mine X, loading time is 30 minutes. So here it will take 30 minutes. And at Y it is 25 minutes. Done. Additional information. Driver's wages, depreciation, insurance and taxes, etc. 12 per hour. So we want to know how many hours the total trip is gonna take. Not from one side to one side. Go from X to the rail plot. Come back to rail plot. Together we are taking. And operated fuel, oil, tire, etc. is 1.6 per kilometer. Now it's time to calculate the hours and kilometers. Kilometers to very simple. Here per trip it is 30 kilometers. Here per trip it is 40 kilometers. Okay, 30 and 40. Shall we proceed?
Yes.
Now, shall we go for a time? Listen. We have X, we have Y. First is loading time. Loading time. In X, it takes 30 minutes. In Y, it takes just 25 minutes. Okay. Onward journey. Onward journey. X 15 kilometers and speed of the lorry they are telling 40 kilometers per hour. What do you mean by that? With the same speed, lorry can cover 40 kilometers in 60 minutes. If at all they maintain the same speed, lorry can cover 40 kilometers in 60 minutes. So, to cover 40 kilometers, we need 60 minutes. We are covering 15 kilometers. How much we need? No, I feel. Check once again. 22.5 minutes. What about Y? Same. Lorry is going at the same speed. To cover 40 kilometers, we need 60 minutes. Whereas distance is 20 kilometers, how much we need? 30 minutes. Is that clear? See, in the given question, instead of 15, I can take 30, and instead of 20, I can take 40 only. Both onward and return journey. But I am not taking, because in examination, if at all the speed changes, because with load it might go at 40 kilometers, without load it might come at 60 kilometers per hour. Then automatically your calculation should change for both. So to be in the safer side, while solving only, I am doing that way. I think in class also we did separately only, right? Okay. So shall we proceed? Okay. After this, what happens? Unloading. Alright, return if we come means there is no point, no madam. We have to unload. No. How much it is? 15 minutes. Sir, for both 15 minutes, sir? Of course, yes, because both are going to same place, same type of labor. So they are doing in the same speed. Done. And return journey. We should come back to our mind, no? Return journey. But here also we are coming at the same speed. If at all they told, while coming back, speed is 60 kilometers. Then it would be, to cover 60 kilometers, we take 60 minutes. To cover 15 kilometers, question mark, like that. But anyhow, they didn't tell, they told 40 only. So it's gonna take same time. 22.5 minutes and 30 minutes. With that, our lorry will go to there and that particular trip will get ended. So how many minutes X took? 45, 60, 90. 90 minutes mine X took, and 25, 40, 100 minutes mine Y took. Is that clear? Now, driver wages 12 per hour. Guys, 12 rupees for 60 minutes, for 90 minutes, question mark. This is for the first lorry. I mean X. Rupees 18. Rupees 18. For Y, 12 rupees for 60 minutes, for 100, question mark. 20. Got it? Next, operated fuel oil etc. is 1.6 per kilometer. For X it is 30 kilometers into 1.6.
48.
And for Y it is 40 kilometers, 20 plus 20, 40 kilometers into 1.6. Sorry? 64. So total cost here it is 66, 84. Is that clear? Now we want denominator, that is ton kilometer. X 15 kilometers we are carrying 4 tons, whereas remaining 15 kilometers we are coming back with 0 tons. So how many ton kilometers? 60 ton kilometers. Y 20 kilometers we are going with 4 tons. The same 20 kilometers we are coming up with 0 tons. 80 tons. So 66 divided by 60 and 84 divided by 80. 1.1 per ton kilometers, 1.05 per ton kilometers. Anyone any doubt in this? Please let me know. If there is no doubt, you can proceed. We'll proceed. This school question, you guys remember? Yes. Nice question. Also, this was there in RTP January 2025. I mean, junior student, senior student. Material mates there also Jan 2025 RTP. Also, I think PYP question is there where software company related stuff. Prepare a statement showing the expense of operating a single bus as well as fleet of 5 buses for a year. Okay, done. Second, work out the average cost per student per month in respect of students coming from the distance up to 4 kilometers and students coming from beyond 4 kilometers. Before that, guys, school bus and all, do they charge on kilometer basis or do they charge on area basis? Kilometer basis? Area basis. That one part to one part, it will be same only. Once it exceeds that, then they will change the fees, etc. Second, do they collect separate fees for picking and dropping, or do they collect one single fees for picking and dropping? Do they collect it every single day? Do they collect it monthly once, yearly once? Yearly once or monthly once, but not every single day. Is that clear? These things are clear now? Okay, then sorted. See here. SMC is a public school having 5 buses. How many buses we have? 5 buses, each plying in different directions for the transport of its school students. In a view of a large number of students availing the bus services, the buses works 2 shifts daily, both in the morning and both in the afternoon. Try to understand, not that one in morning, one in evening. No, 2 only in the morning, 2 only in the evening. That means total 4 trips, 4 round trips. That means 8 sides. The buses are garaged in the school only. This point is also important because no need to pay the garage rent. If at all it was garage somewhere, parked somewhere else, then rental should be there. Also, this point is important because kilometer distance traveled. Because if it comes back, rather than coming back to school, if it stays near that senior's house only, then morning they don't have to go back from school to senior student. That kilometer will be saved. Kilometer will be reduced. Got it? Evening you don't have to come back. That kilometer also will be reduced. So that's the reason they have told. That means from school it starts to school it ends. In school it ends. The workload of the student has been so arranged that in the morning the first trip will pick up the senior students, and the second trip, which is after an hour, later picks up the junior students. Similarly, in the afternoon, first trip takes junior students and an hour later, second trip takes senior students home. The distance traveled by each bus one way is 8 kilometers. The school works 25 days in a month and remains closed for vacation May, June, December. That means it works only for 9 months. Bus fee, however, is payable to students for all the 12 months. This means I am going to calculate fees for 12 months also. Okay.
The kilometers run is 9.
Kilometer is running for 9 months. All those are 9 months. But my denominator, it will be for a 12 months. Okay. If at all they told to students also we don't charge, whatever the annual expense is there, that I divide by 9 months. Because we charge monthly here. We charge monthly. So what do we do? First we have to divide by months, right? If at all every expense to be recovered in 9 months only, yearly expense I would have divided by 9 months and I would have calculated per student how much. Here I don't have to do that because 12 months also students are paying. So divided by 12 I will do. Okay. End of the day, full annual expense I should recover from students. Now when I am recovering, if at all it is saying fees charged only for 9 months, 12 months expense divided by 9 months I will do, so that in 9 months only I will be able to recover 12 months expense. Here no need to do that because all the 12 months they are paying. Got it? Okay. Now, however, is payable done. Detail of the expense for the year is as under. One bus, 5 bus. I'm not going to divide into standing and all. You can do that. Driver salary, of course, it comes under standing charges. 4,500 per month per driver. Guys, one driver can drive how many bus? Awesome. So for month 4,500 to drivers and cleaners, salary is payable for 12 months. So 12 into 4,500. 54,000. That is per bus. For 5 bus it is 2,70,000. Cleaner salary. One cleaner employed for all the 5 buses. So 3,500 into 12. 40. That is not per bus, for the 5 bus. Per bus it would be 3,000. Sorry, divided by 5. 8,400. Hope it is clear. And they might also say attendance salary. One attendance for each and every bus, which is compulsory now for the school buses, right? Without attendance, they can't send kids in the bus. So, might give that line if at all they ask in the examination. License fees, taxes, etc. 8,600 per bus per annum. So, 8,600 per bus per annum. For 5 buses, it will be 43,000. Insurance 10,000 per bus per annum. So 10,000 per bus per 5 buses it is 50,000. Got it? Repairs and maintenance 35,000 per bus per annum. 35,000. 1,75,000. Is that clear? Next, purchase price of the bus is 15 lakh. Life of each bus is 12 years. Scrap value is 3 lakhs. That means 5 lakh, 15 lakh minus 3 lakh, 12 lakh, 12 lakh per annum, 1 lakh. Per annum, 1 lakh. For 5 buses, it is 5 lakh. Diesel cost is 45 per liter. Each bus gives an average mileage of 4 kilometer per liter. What do you mean by that? A bus can be drive for 4 kilometers with a liter of diesel. Mileage means with the liter of fuel, how many kilometers you can travel. So now we want to know how many kilometers we are traveling in first place. Correct? No? Listen. One bus in a day from school, it will go to junior student's house. Correct? How many kilometers it will be? 8 kilometers. From junior student's house, it will come back to school again. Sorry, senior students, not junior students. Then again, morning only I am telling. From school, it will go to junior students' house. They will pick the junior students. From junior students' house, they will come back to school, which is 32, right? 32 kilometers. They did it in the morning itself. Don't get confused. Two shift means don't get confused. Morning itself they did 32 kilometers. Afternoon also same drama they will do. Afternoon also same 32 kilometers. That means total one bus is traveling 64 kilometers per day. One bus is traveling 64 kilometers per day. Now, one bus is traveling 64 kilometers per day for how many days in a month? 25 days in a month. And for 12 months. In a year, bus is going for 19,200, whereas diesel cost is 45 per liter. Listen, with the 45 rupees diesel, we can go for 4 kilometers. They are telling 4 kilometers. That means per kilometer, I think it's around 11.25 or something. Now, for 19,200 kilometers, how much diesel cost? 2,16,000. 2,16,000, that is per bus. For 5 bus, it would be 10,80,000. For 5 bus, it is 10,80,000. Is that clear? Hello? Great. Next. That's it. That's it, right? Cost. May know the total of one bus. Four lakh. Got it? Now, this is done. Second, work out the average cost per student per month. So first let's divide the total cost to monthly cost. And we are charging per month for 12 months also. So straight away I will take divide by 12 only. Okay. Now, look at this point, very important. Students picked up and dropped within a range of 4 kilometer distance from the school are charged half the fare, and 50% in any students traveling is of this category. That means other 50% students are coming beyond 4 kilometers and they will be charged 100%. Now you guys tell me, which one shall I take as a base? Students traveling for less than 4 kilometers as a base, or more than 4 kilometers as a base? Less than 4 kilometers as a base? Okay. We have one bus means morning they will take the junior students. They will drop them to school, go back. pick senior students, drop them to school. Afternoon, same students we are picking and dropping. School bus, no. That means don't take now 2 to 4 sides, all those drama. We are in a whole year, we are handling 50 students, junior student, 50 senior student. That's it. Please keep in mind. We are not handling 50 junior student in the morning, 50 junior senior student in the morning, 100 plus afternoon again 50, 50, 100, 200 and monthly 6,000. No, we are handling the same students throughout. That means junior student, senior students I am handling is 50. Junior students I am handling is 50. Got it? In this, the crowd could be divided into 50%. 25 students, 25 students, 25 students, 25 students. These 25 students are coming for less than 4 kilometers. These are beyond 4 kilometers. Okay. These are less than 4 kilometers. These are beyond 4 kilometers. Is that clear? Yes? Now listen. Which one shall I take as base? Less than 4. That means I will treat these 25 students are one student. But the bus fare charged to people who are traveling for more than is twice of these people. That means this 25 is as good as 2 students who are traveling for less than 4 kilometers. Same thing here. And if at all they had given this point also, senior students are charged 1.5 times of junior students. Then again you should find out which is a base. What base? One base you should select. Below 4 kilometers, who? Junior or senior? Junior. Then it will look like this. For seniors, 25, 25. Juniors, 25, 25. So now base is junior student traveling for less than or equal to 4 kilometers. That means this I will take as 1. This I will take as 2. But for these people I am charging normal 1. For these people I am charging 1.5 times of this. And within 4 kilometers. That doesn't matter. Junior student doesn't matter. It is people traveling within 4 kilometers. Why Zoom is not working? Internet issue.